In today's competitive business world, brand extensions have become an integral aspect of ensuring long-term success of a company. A brand extension is when a business uses their established brand name or parent brand to launch a new product or service. Brand extensions generally fall into two different categories: a line extension, which works within the product category the parent brand serves, and category extension, which serves a different product category than the parent brand. There are several advantages to creating a brand extension, including increased chance of consumer acceptance, decreased promotional costs, and an increased likelihood of gaining retail distribution. But probably the biggest advantage to creating brand extension is that it can improve the equity of the parent brand. However, this is not a guarantee. The success of a brand extension is therefore dependent on several factors, and it is important to create a strategy to ensure that not only is the brand extension accepted by the customers, but that it adds value to the parent brand as well. Kevin Lane Keller, author of Strategic Brand Management, outlines seven steps to successfully introduce a brand extension. To illustrate, I will be discussing the brand Tom's and the plan to incorporate handbags to their existing line of shoes. The first step is to evaluate what the consumer already perceives about the brand and how the brand extension may be able to improve that perception. Tom's Shoes has built a solid reputation for their comfort and quality, but what has really put them on the map is their one-for-one business model that was created by founder Blake Makowski. This was where for every pair of shoes sold, Tom's would donate another pair to a child in need. Step number 2 involves determining possible extensions and how they would fit with the parent brand. Tom's new line of handbags will be styled to complement their existing line of shoes by using the same colors and quality materials. The customer can then mix and match their Tom's shoes to their Tom's handbags, however they see fit. Third would be to evaluate the potential the brand extension has on creating equity based on 3 factors: salience, favorability, and uniqueness. Tom's brand is known for their quality product and their give-back approach to business. Their customers appreciate the comfort and style of their shoes, and they feel good about buying a product that helps others through Tom's one-for-one business model. Tom's was considered the first mover of this approach to business and has built a loyal customer base because of it. Step number 4 involves gaining valuable customer feedback on the brand extension based on the following 4 factors regarding the brand extension evidence: how compelling the evidence is, how relevant it is, how consistent it is, and how strong it is. Tom's has always had a solid social media presence, which could prove to be quite useful in gathering information on how successful the launch of Tom's handbags could be. Previews of the product could be presented to their followers, and based on the responses they receive, they can determine which products to offer to which markets. Step 5 builds on Step 4 by judging the response of their customers in regards to the product's attributes, as well as how the competitors may react. Like all Tom's products, the new line of handbags will be based on their one-for-one business model, which allows the customer to be part of Tom's story and gives Tom's an edge over their competition. Based on the feedback, the next step would be to develop an effective marketing campaign that not only generates sales for the brand extension, but also contributes to the success of the parent brand. The current marketing campaign for Tom's handbags is titled Carry On, which combines the general purpose of the bags to carry the customer's belongings with other things that the customer actually cares about, as in giving back through the one-for-one business model. Last, the final step to creating a successful brand extension is to decide what measures will be used to evaluate the extension's overall effect on the parent brand. Because Tom's has such a strong social media following, one way to determine how well the handbags will be received by the customers is by the amount of shares the new campaign gets, as well as the reviews from the selected markets. Launching a brand extension is a decision a company should not take lightly. It has the potential to make or break a company. Therefore, it is important to establish a marketing strategy before releasing the new product to the customers. The 7 steps outlined by Keller can help ensure that the brand extension will increase the overall equity of the parent brand, which is really the ultimate goal.